There we go. Safety first. And cold start. Oh, yes. And there is my sad car in the garage. So if you're wondering why I'm driving this car right now, and you have no idea why my car is in the garage and I'm not driving it instead, well, you've got about 3 videos to catch up on, or 2 videos or whatnot. So if you really want to know, I'm going to talk about it. But yep, so I got my wheel in yesterday, and if you guys didn't see the video I posted yesterday, I do advise that you watch that. So my car is going to be ready to be driving again, hopefully by the end of today. That's assuming that, you know, everything goes as planned today, and I can actually, you know, get out and run errands at a decent time. But I'm going to class right now. Oh, and this car is just, you know, as much as I do love my car, it's nice. It's very nice at handling. Like, my car is beautiful when it comes to turns, and even, you know, just the power feels nice. But man, I tell you what, I'm gonna be really sad. I'm probably gonna cry whenever I have to give this car back to Scott. I do miss my car though. That's for sure. I just really hope that, you know, everything's fine. Man, that exhaust. So the review is coming on this. I was actually sick yesterday, like I said in the video. I think I'm better today. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just superhuman and I just feel better and I'm not. I don't know. I'm kidding. But anyways, driving this thing around for as long as I have been is just, man, it's crazy. Even daily driving a car that makes 800 to the crank it's so much fun. Like, the power band of this car is absolutely nuts. What I was saying a second ago, the review on this car is coming. I was sick yesterday, so I was thinking about making it yesterday, but I also really wouldn't have been able to anyways because I had an exam last night. So I was basically in my room studying, or at school the whole day, and I need to pass this guy because this is slow. Man, I cannot stand these Arkansas drivers. It is nuts. And I literally, gosh, you just passed me and you're driving slower now. Goodness, you're just gonna hear me rage the whole way. I'm not even gonna be able to speak about anything. So I'm gonna review this car. Yes, I will do that. I'm impressed with a lot of aspects of this car, and what I was going to say about the exhaust earlier before I was interrupted, oh, that's a cop. Maybe that's why we're not driving fast. So I'm gonna keep on driving the same speed, and I'm gonna continue the conversation. I didn't like the exhaust note before because I thought personally it was too quiet. Too loud. There's no such thing as too loud for me, unless you're driving something that's really annoying sounding. But if you have something like this, whether it be a European V8, a Japanese, Korean, I don't care, or even a nice sounding V6 or something like that, man, I love loud cars. End of story. Like, that's it, and that's the cop right there. And I'm gonna be really pissed if I get pulled over for no reason. They usually like to do that for me. He is hardcore staring at me right now. This is nuts. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually get on with what I was going to say today. Going to class. I have my data analysis class again, which actually is one of my favorite classes this semester because we just get to look at numbers and analyze groups of data, and it's kind of cool actually. I really enjoy it. I'm thinking about teaching it next semester if I can, because you get paid for that, and if you have an A in the class, which I guarantee you I will, you can teach it. So that'd be really cool if I could do that, because I really enjoy numbers and I enjoy this kind of subject. So I just feel like I'd talk about that for a second. But so car should be back. If you haven't watched the video, like I said, go ahead and watch that. Gumball Rally, again, I'm going to mention that. I'm going to keep on mentioning that till that happens. I think there are a few spots left, so if you want to sign up, it does cost money. It's not a free thing. Like, this is an actual American Gumball Rally thing, so go to the American Gumball Rally page. I'll put the link in the description for all of those who are actually curious, for serious inquiries. I'll put the link in the description for you so you can sign up if you want. We should have a few more spots left. It's not going to be open for long, so if you're watching this, 3 months to a year after this is posted, it's not going to be like you can't sign up for this year's, but it should be a recurring event, so that's cool. That's cool and everything. We've got that. Speaking of Scott, who again is the owner of this car, I've talked about him a lot lately. He's been a common theme in my videos for the past week or so. I'm going with him tonight to pick up something special. possibly a new build. Maybe we'll have a new series of build. Wow, holy plumber crack. That dude straight up, like, he was trying to repair. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could have seen that. Dude, what? You can't unsee stuff like that. That is messed up. He was trying to fix something. Like, he had the hood of his car or truck open, trying to fix something. I straight up saw more of his butt than probably anybody in the world has to this day. Man, why does that happen, man? Anyways, man, that just put a damper on my day. I don't know if I can continue on without throwing up. Blech. Anyways, I'm gonna be hanging out with Scott tonight. We're gonna go pick something up, which I'm not gonna disclose that yet because, well, I'm just gonna make you guys wait. That'll be a really cool future project to do. Focusing is a lot harder today than usual. I don't know why. And I'm sorry for you guys that are watching right now, because I know there are a lot of you guys that don't know who I am, and they're probably like, what in the world is this kid even doing? Well, I have a beautiful thing called ADD, and it blocks my mind from operating. Actually, it just operates. Actually, technically, ADD, your mind operates a lot faster than most people's. It just goes everywhere, and it doesn't stop. So basically, instead of not braining, my brain brains too much. I have too much brain going on. That's what ADD is. So if any of you guys have ever been curious about that, basically, every thought, the amount of thoughts that go through your head a day go through my head in about 5 minutes. It is nuts. It just blows my mind. Literally, it should blow my mind. It's like too much PSI on an EJ motor. It should just blow up. But I've got a built motor, I guess. So in my brain, I did that. I was being sneaky right there. One thing I can't get used to is how much wider this car is than my car. And I say that, it's not like, you know, stance wide, like not like that weird stuff, but it's actually wider. Like this car is probably 6 inches wider than my car is. And it kind of sucks because like driving on roads, I don't realize most of the time that I am on the white line all the way on the right. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, nonetheless, this car is awesome. Like, this makes me, after school, one of my dream builds, other than a Supra, is to get a CTSV sedan. I don't know why, I've always loved them, but I love them. The supercharged V8, like, no matter what manufacturer it is, even though most of you guys are like, oh, you gotta stay JDM for life, man. That's, okay, I can't stand, okay, anyways. That's fine, man, you can run across the street, that's cool. If you hand me a supercharged V8, I ain't gonna argue with that. I'm gonna build it. But yeah, I've wanted to build one of those. I have lots of cars that I want to build. I'm definitely gonna own a Supra. Like that's not even a question. Like I will own and have a fast Supra after school, and then definitely I don't know if it's gonna be a CTSV, but I definitely want a car like that, just because, you know, it's a CTSV sedan. Like, it's a 4-door. You don't expect that thing to be loud and fast. That's a cop. And it's just really nice. It's just really cool. So that would be a really cool build. And I've also wanted to build like a 911, just have a track car or something like that. But that's down the road. And you guys are probably like, man, you have some crazy dreams. That's right. Dream big. You know, you tell yourself you can have something someday, and odds are you're going to end up with it. It's better than telling yourself that you're not going to have it. So that's the thing as well. People that tell me, you know, all the time, you know, oh, Evan, you're not going to do well. You can't do this. Or Evan, you're not going to do that. Like, I've thrived off of that kind of stuff my entire life. Partially the reason why I am doing so well in school and going to school and seeking out these types of jobs is because people have told me that, you know, I can't do it. I was 80, I mean, like, ADD's been a huge struggle in my life, and I didn't know that I was actually ADD till I was in 11th grade. So I started taking medicine to help that, and to kind of counteract that, just for school. And like, it literally, it changed my perspective. It just changed my perspective on things. It's really cool. Like, I don't know, but, you know, people telling me that I can't do things literally makes me want to do things even more. So, you know, people all the time on YouTube are like, no, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you need to do this. I'm just like, okay, watch. You just watch. So I know that was a little bit of a rant, and I know nothing really productive came out of this vlog today, but it's okay. Also, I'm gonna keep on mentioning this. If you guys need any kind of wideband air to fuel or anything like that. I'm trying to help the APSX Wideband guys out with their business. They're trying to start this thing, and they actually have a pretty good setup going on. It's I'll put the link in their description. That's also the wideband that we're going to be installing in my buddy's RSX. So, all right, I'm getting out of this, and here comes the parking garage. You guys are going to experience the loudest parking garage experience of your life. This car is scary loud. Dude, you yield to us. Come on, man. That's nice. That's very nice. This car is crazy. I'm gonna review it soon. I'm trying to dedicate more time than I used to YouTube, which I have been doing, and I know a lot of you have recognized that, and that's awesome. I'm really happy that I have been able to do all of this. I don't know, it's nice to be back in the groove of YouTube again. I got this like V6 Mustang riding up on my butt right now. Like, dude, that's the thing. It's like, oh, I have a Mustang, he has a Mustang, it's the same car. It's the same car. Oh yeah, that's what that means. That's good logic, man. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to say about this car today, but I haven't been able to because I want to save them for my opinions for the review, but I don't even know. Driving this car around daily is amazing, but golly, the gas mileage is terrible. That's one thing I can say, that's for sure. Dude. Go. That's why I love this car. It's partially, again, like I said, it's because it's so much louder than before. I didn't really like the exhaust before just because it didn't make enough noise. And that might be a douchey thing to say, but kind of true. Like, if you have a loud car, cool, awesome. I love loud cars. I don't care if it's a Z. I do care if it's a Honda, depending on the Honda. Like, I have plenty of friends with loud S2000s, and those are sweet. And I know people are gonna get pissed off because I'm dissing Honda. You can't turn this way, woman. You literally, this is a one-way. Are you freaking kidding me? People blow my mind sometimes. Anyways, now you get to see me rage a little bit. This was my vlog in the GT500. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to have any fun with it today because we have stupid people everywhere on the road, but that's all right. If you guys haven't already subscribed, I'm gonna get to that point in the video to where I tell you to subscribe because you should. You just should subscribe. That's it, end of story. So peace out. I will make some more videos here soon about this and maybe some other stuff, so just stay tuned. Subscribe.